All right, making a Rhino Bank. We don't just do piggy banks in Mr. T's room. We do Rhino Banks because we just save tons of money in here, right, Carson? All right, so we're up here, Carson. Whoop, right, here we go. Making a Rhino Bank by Matt Kincaid. Lots of people have piggy banks. Here's how to make something different, a Rhino Bank. You will need a round balloon, newspaper torn into strips, a large bowl of paper mache, right? Paper mache. See the phonetic spelling? Paper mache. Paper mache. Paste. Cardboard tubes from paper towels or toilet paper. Masking tape. All right, all stuff you can find in your house. Part 1. Blow up the balloon and tie a knot. Cut the cardboard tube into 4 links and tape them to the balloon as legs. Okay, I see what they're doing. Roll some newspaper into the shape of a cone and tape it to the front of the balloon as a horn. Make sure the form looks like a rhino, not a pig. This is, after all, a Rhino Bank. All right, so that was part 1. Okay, part 2. Dip 1 strip of newspaper into the paper mache paste. Use your fingers to squeeze the extra paste back into the bowl. Then stick the paste strip over the balloon and smooth it down. Continue dipping and placing strips one at a time until you have a completely covered your creation. Do not use any more paste than necessary. If there is too much paste, the strips will not lie flat and might not stick to each other. Part 3. After 24 hours, the paste will be dry and the shape will harden. Have an adult cut a coin slot in the top with a knife. The balloon will pop. You can paint and decorate your Rhino Bank if you want. A Rhino Bank is much better than a piggy bank. All right, so we have 3 parts, right? But we have 3 parts, but we have probably 2 steps in each, so 2, 4, 6 at the very least, right? But can you combine your steps down here? Like for part 1, you could do 2 steps, 2 steps, 2 steps, right? Does that make sense? All right, you're going to list your steps in order and why you do them. The why is important, right? And you might need to change your font from 14 to maybe 10 to have room. Okay? Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. All right. So let's take a look. Part 1. Blow up the balloon and tie a knot. Cut the cardboard tube into 4 short links and tape them to the balloon as legs. Roll some newspaper into the shape of a cone and tape it to the front of the balloon as a horn. Make sure the form looks like a rhino, not a pig. I heard 3 steps in there. Yeah. So you could break those down and think about why you would do those, right? Think about why you want it to look like a rhino. All right? As you read, underline the details that tell you why you must follow a step, okay? There's one in particular that I remember, I think, in part 2. All right. There you have it. Good luck.